I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there.
I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there. Privileged to be able to say this, he was always extremely kind to me. To the world, Nicholas SS is a seasoned politician, a Labour maverick, and a friend of Frank Field and former Defence Minister Sir Nicholas SS, who have been friends for 3 decades. A man of influence and a close confidant of King Charles III, behind his public persona lies a far more intriguing story that has been shrouded in secrecy for decades. As the British monarchy continues to face public scrutiny, SS has finally broken his silence on one of the most controversial royal rumours of all time, the truth about Prince Harry's paternity. What does he really know, and why is his revelation sending shock waves through the royal family? Join us as we uncover the secrets behind Prince Harry's paternity test and the bombshell that Nicholas SS has just dropped. Through centuries of political unrest, the British royal family has served as a constant symbol of tradition combined with stability and public duty. In recent decades, the family has faced escalating scandals and personal strife, leading to public exposure of its previously unchallenged grandeur. Among its members, Prince Harry has emerged as the most controversial figure in the contemporary royal family. While being at the center of public turmoil, his royal status has afforded him extraordinary advantages, but also exceptional expectations. Throughout his life, every action, from his rebellious teenage years to his explosive departure from royal responsibilities, has been intensely analyzed and debated. Despite being considered the family's black sheep, he has embraced this title, with his public criticism of royal protocol and his willingness to speak out further cementing his unpredictable reputation. When Princess Diana tragically passed away in 1997 through a fatal car accident, the world mourned the loss of the people's princess, but her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, bore the most profound grief. At just 12 years old, Harry dealt with the loss through destructive behavior, while William, as the heir, took on his responsibilities with maturity. In his memoir, Spare, Harry disclosed that alcohol and illegal substances became his means of coping, experimenting with substance abuse as a way to numb his pain. This admission sparked a mixed response, with some showing compassion while others questioned how his history might impact his US visa status. Discussions arose among politicians and legal experts regarding whether he needed to disclose his past before moving to California, with some calling for an official investigation into possible preferential treatment. Harry's military career, intended to bring structure and discipline, was marked by moments of reckless behavior. Despite demonstrating outstanding performance during his service, his reputation as a wild royal persisted. Notably, on the last day of his 44-week Sandhurst training period, Harry visited a strip club, jeopardizing his future military career. Yet, he completed 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan, forging strong bonds with fellow soldiers while maintaining his rebellious image. Throughout his adolescent years, Harry remained known as the royal family's most unpredictable and controversial member. Throughout his life, Prince Harry was perceived as a prominent playboy, known for upholding the public image of a free-spirited prince who dated famous women and spent his nights partying. His infamous 2012 strip billiards game in Las Vegas, leading to a naked photo shoot, cemented his reputation as the royal family's troublemaker. While some saw his wild behavior as youthful exuberance, others recognized a pattern of rebellion and self-destructive actions. Unlike his brother, Harry chose to follow a different path, ultimately leading to his departure from royal life. In 2020, Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, made the bold decision to quit their royal roles and relocate to the United States, a move the press labeled Megxit. This unexpected departure caused a major shock within the monarchy. Harry expressed that being part of the institution hindered his ability to fulfill personal needs, while Meghan accused the royal family of racial bias and a lack of support. Their candid Oprah Winfrey interview publicly exposed family disputes, deepening the rift between Harry and his royal relatives. Their continuous habit of discussing problems through interviews, documentaries, and Harry's memoir has kept the royal family feud in the news. Speculation regarding Prince Harry's biological father has persisted over the years, with some doubting whether King Charles III is his genetic parent. These rumors stem from Harry's physical resemblance to James Hewitt, Princess Diana's former lover. Despite the speculation, both the royal family and Hewitt have consistently denied the paternity claims, which continue partly due to the lack of public DNA testing. Could this enduring royal scandal shed light on Harry's most controversial choices? The rumors, which have refused to die down, are based on the fact that Harry shares red hair with James Hewitt rather than King Charles. However, those closest to Diana have continuously refuted this baseless gossip, calling it both untrue and hurtful. Richard Dalton, Diana's hairstylist and close friend, has firmly dismissed these rumors, emphasizing that the timeline makes the claim scientifically impossible. He pointed out that Hewitt did not meet Diana until 1986 when Harry was already 2 years old, as Harry was born in 1984. According to Hewitt, his romantic relationship with Diana began in 1989 and lasted for 3 years. This timeline presented by Dalton leaves no doubt that the rumors are entirely false. Furthermore, Dalton stressed that Harry's red hair cannot be attributed to Hewitt, as it is a prominent trait in the Spencer family. Diana's brother, Charles Spencer, kept his naturally red hair, and during his college years, Diana's sisters, Sarah and Jane, also had similar coloring. According to Dalton, it is completely natural for Harry to inherit his red hair from his mother's side, as it is a distinct characteristic of the Spencer family. The rumor surrounding Prince Harry's biological father caused great distress to Princess Diana. She felt deeply disappointed as tabloid media persistently clung to the harmful false story despite clear evidence disproving it. The idea that people would spread such cruel speculations pained Diana, as they targeted both her and her son Harry. Prince Harry himself has publicly expressed how the false paternity rumors negatively impacted him throughout his life. In 2023, he took legal action against the Daily Mirror, accusing the publication of unethical investigation into his personal matters. The constant speculation about his paternity brought him deep emotional pain, which haunted him for years, as outlined in his lawsuit. In his memoir, Spare, Harry shared how his father, King Charles, would often make hurtful jokes about the rumors, trivializing something that had caused Harry enduring emotional distress. Through his book, Richard Dalton, Diana's Hairstylist, aimed to portray a more authentic side of Diana, beyond sensational headlines and rumors, revealing her genuine personality from their early friendship when she was just 17. Dalton wanted people to understand Diana's true self, rather than the media's often exaggerated portrayals. Yet, despite the thorough debunking of rumors regarding Harry's paternity, James Hewitt's name remains entwined with the speculation. James Hewitt, born in 1958, came from a military background, with his father serving as a British Navy officer. After completing his education at Millfield School, he joined the British Army at 20, selecting the Brigade of Guards due to its distinguished history. Hewitt's leadership skills propelled him through military ranks, ultimately commanding 14 Challenger tanks during Operation Desert Storm in the Gulf War. However, his impressive military record did not protect him from being linked to one of the most infamous royal love scandals. Hewitt's connection with Princess Diana began in 1986 when they met at an event hosted by Hazel West. According to Diana's former royal protection officer, Ken Worth, Diana immediately felt comfortable with Hewitt, which sparked her initial attraction. Presenting himself as a horse instructor, Hewitt offered to help Diana overcome her horse phobia, and this friendly interaction gradually evolved into romantic feelings. Their growing bond eventually led Hewitt to become Diana's official instructor, further strengthening their relationship. At the time their relationship blossomed, Diana's marriage to Prince Charles was already troubled. It was well known that Charles had rekindled his relationship with his former girlfriend, Camilla Parker Bowles, who would later become his wife. Some, including Worf, believed that Diana's awareness of Charles's ongoing affair made her more open to seeking comfort elsewhere. Hewitt, known for his charm and confidence, gave Diana the attention she had been missing, and their secret meetings often took place at a secluded cottage in Devon owned by Hewitt's mother, Shirley. Worf later remarked that the cottage's creaking floorboards spoke more about their affair than any confession could. Though some accounts depicted their relationship as passionate and intense, Hewitt himself described it as more domestic and simple, involving quiet evenings where he would cook and Diana would clean, enjoying normalcy despite Diana's high-profile life. Their romance, however, faced challenges as Hewitt's military career progressed. He was given command of a tank squadron, requiring extended periods abroad, which strained their relationship. Worf later revealed that Diana was so distressed by Hewitt's decision to prioritize his career that she even considered contacting his commanding officer to stop him from leaving. Nevertheless, Hewitt remained committed to his military duties, and this ultimately led to the end of their romantic relationship. Although they stayed in touch when Hewitt was stationed in Saudi Arabia in 1990, both had moved on by then. Hewitt remained relatively private until 1994 when he collaborated with author Anna Pasternak on the book, Princess in Love, detailing his 5-year relationship with Diana from 1986 to 1991. The book's release, despite Diana and Charles' divorce in 1992, caused a massive public uproar. Although it was already public knowledge that Charles had been involved with Camilla, many were shocked to learn of Diana's romantic involvement with Hewitt. The book's success thrust Hewitt into the public eye, a position he maintained by giving interviews and publishing a second book, Love and War, in 1999, after Diana's tragic death in 1997. During a 1995 BBC Panorama interview, Diana herself acknowledged her relationship with Hewitt, admitting to their romantic involvement. However, she also expressed a sense of betrayal, feeling hurt that Hewitt chose to monetize their shared experiences. Public opinion on Hewitt remained divided. Some saw him as Diana's supportive companion during a difficult period, while others criticized him for exploiting his relationship with her for financial gain. Hewitt's continued discussions about the affair in interviews fueled media interest and public debate. Despite the controversy, speculation linking Hewitt to Prince Harry's paternity persisted, mainly because Harry's red hair resembled Hewitt's rather than Charles's. However, Diana's friends and family, including hairstylist Richard Dalton, consistently refuted these claims, pointing out that red hair was a common trait within the Spencer family, not an indication of paternity. Even with repeated denials from both the royal family and Hewitt himself, the rumors never fully faded, and Hewitt remains a controversial figure linked to one of the most notable royal scandals. Lord Nicholas SS served as the Minister of State for the Armed Forces before continuing his influential role in defense and international matters. He gained recognition beyond his political career due to his unwavering commitment to King Charles III during the turbulent period of Charles's marriage to Princess Diana. During the public breakdown of the marriage, Charles found in SS a steadfast friend who actively defended him, often portraying Diana negatively by labeling her as unstable and disregarding her statements. SS faced widespread criticism when he blamed Diana's alleged paranoia for her accusations of Charles's infidelity, a stance perceived by many as insensitive at a time when Diana needed compassion. His support for Charles extended beyond words, as SS even issued an official warning to Diana 6 months before her tragic death in 1997, cautioning her against involving herself in matters she did not fully understand. Diana confided to friends that she felt increasingly threatened by powerful individuals within the British establishment, although the nature of these threats remained ambiguous. Public perception of SS was also shaped by his apparent doubts about Prince Harry's paternity, a topic that persisted as gossip in aristocratic circles due to Diana's widely known relationship with James Hewitt. Despite the physical resemblance between Harry and the cavalry officer, SS never publicly acknowledged or commented on these rumors. Nonetheless, his hostility toward Diana and unwavering loyalty to Charles hinted at a possible belief in the doubts surrounding Harry's biological father. Following his retirement from Parliament in 2019, Nicholas SS continued to stir controversy, viewed by some as a principled statesman and by others as someone who protected royal interests at all costs. For years, SS had defended Charles against Diana, but as the next generation of royals began challenging the monarchy, questions arose about whether his loyalty would remain as steadfast. Recently, Lord Nicholas SS expressed disapproval of Prince Harry's actions after the release of his memoir, Spare, where Harry criticised members of the royal family, particularly his father. SS described Harry's behaviour as deeply hurtful and unfair, maintaining his long-standing support for King Charles. The comments came just weeks before Harry's anticipated return to the UK for the coronation. Spare became an instant bestseller, revealing shocking insights into royal life and exposing strained family dynamics, leading to widespread debate and backlash. Many considered Harry's revelations an act of betrayal, and SS stated that King Charles was profoundly devastated by the public airing of private family matters. Expressing his sorrow over the father-son conflict, SS emphasized that no child should speak against their parents, reflecting on how unbearable it would be for him if his own child treated him similarly. He acknowledged the pain King Charles must have felt when such intimate details became public fodder, describing it as a tragic ordeal. SS expressed admiration and love for King Charles, praising his dedication to royal duties despite the challenges. He urged people to focus on the significance of the coronation rather than dwelling on family issues, emphasizing that the event should honor the king and queen without becoming overshadowed by ongoing disputes. SS highlighted that this period was not only tragic for King Charles but also distressing for the entire royal family, expressing hope that the wounds would eventually heal. What do you think about the ongoing royal family drama? Do you see this as just another chapter in the never-ending saga, or has it changed your perspective on the monarchy? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.